Hi, I'm Kayla with Mahelani and Back Creations on YouTube, Mahelani and Back on Instagram. I know that's a little confusing. I'll get into that another time. But I wanted to share with you a really quick nighttime or any time of the day, really, quick routine, yoga routine that you can do in your own bed. So this was actually the second yoga flow that I recorded for this current moon cycle, and my intentions that I set for this cycle for myself was show compassion. And I originally recorded outside, so this is our RV, our home, our tiny home on wheels, and you get to see a little bit of our bedroom before the renovations. So this is a cool way to kind of introduce you into our home. But my very first recording that I did was outside. It was really beautiful outside, but we had a few technical difficulties with the audio being mismatched, and also we're really close to a highway, I guess, right there. So every now and then we'd have motorcycles and loud vehicles passing by, and just kind of wasn't what I wanted to share with you guys at this time. And so I decided to try again. I was going to record another flow outside, and I was super bummed this morning when I woke up and it was raining, but that allowed me to kind of tap into a little bit of creativity, see what I could do inside of my RV. And it's interesting because everybody, or most of the people right now, are at home, and we have this stay-at-home act, at least here in California. I know it kind of differs from state to state, but all over the world we're kind of dealing with this pandemic of the coronavirus COVID-19 situation. And so I wanted to be able to offer something a little more homey and something you can do in the comfort of your own bed. So with that, let's get started right here. And you can do this at any time of the day, but I intentionally kind of designed it to help relax you. So it would be really good before bed, but it can also, just be throughout the day, something for you to help calm yourself, give yourself compassion if you need that self-love and hug and all of that. So thank you again for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this practice with me. Alrighty, let's get started here in a nice comfortable seat. You can sit however is best for you, your hips, your knees, and take a moment to close your eyes. Bring your palms face down onto your knees or your thighs and tap into your breath. The most important part of your practice. If that's the only thing you focus on throughout this whole practice, that's perfectly fine. Start to take it nice and deep all the way in to your lower belly. Fill up your whole body. Get past your chest, past your ribs, all the way deep down, and see if you can start taking it a little deeper to fill up even into your ribs, even into your chest. And you can flip your palms up to see if you feel any difference, any lightness now. Let's rotate into your wrists, warm up those joints a little bit here. And bring your palms down onto your mat or onto your bed with your fingers facing towards you. This will get a nice stretch in your forearms, and start to take some cat-cow variations, a seated variation. Inhale to gaze, uplift your chin. Exhale, curl in. You can continue this, and you have the options to keep your hands onto your knees. That way you can pull into it a little bit deeper as well. Keep going, use your own breath to move and warm up into your spine. Rotate a little bit more on your upper neck area and plant your left palm, reach your right fingertips over, keep your right hip down as much as you can onto your mat or your bed, and keep reaching out, open up in your shoulders, let your chest open up here, and start to rotate your top arm, so your right arm, rotating in a big circle right above your head to see if you can get a little bit more motion, a little bit more openness in your shoulders. And switch sides, plant your right palm, exhale across to the right with your left hand up on top now. Open up your shoulder, pull it right back behind you. You can gaze up if you'd like a little bit of a twist and start rotating your shoulder. Inhale to come back up to center. Grab hold of your opposite elbows right above your head. Exhale off to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. And come right back here. Exhale to release your hands down. Bring your hands to touch in prayer and bring it either to your heart space or to your lips. Close your eyes and take this time to focus on your personal intentions. See if you can scan through your body. See if you can let go and soften. Squeeze your ears up towards your sides or your shoulders up towards your ears and loosen down. See if you can give yourself a big hug. Grab your left arm underneath your right for now and squeeze yourself. Give yourself a nice, big, compassionate hug. And let's move into your eagle arms. So your left arm is underneath your right and rotate, press your palms together. Keep lifting your elbows up in line with your shoulders. As you pull your fingers up towards the ceiling, keep breathing through that upper area in your spine. See if we can add in these cat-cow positions again. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale to curl down. Let's switch your arms out. Open up across your chest here and then bring your right arm underneath. Let's start with a nice big hug. Remember, you can stay here. This is also a variation of your eagle arms. Give yourself a big squeeze. Then we'll move into your eagle arms on this side. So make sure your right arm this time is underneath and rotate your palms to touch together. If this is too tight, remember you can always give yourself that big hug again. And you'll still be able to feel that right across the back of your heart space. Keep your breath flowing here. And let's move into your cat-cow again. Curl forward on your exhale. Inhale to gaze up, arch into your back just slightly. And come back to your center. Open up into your arms again. Let's rotate your neck. Any movements here that you need. And then we'll start to open up. Get a little movement now into your legs. So open into a straddle. So your heels out in opposite directions. Now keep your toes flexed. And let's reach your left hand over towards your left foot and reach over, arch so that you're stretching your side, your right side of your body. This is my kitty cat. Asana. And let's flow together. Bring yourself over to the right this time. Your right hand holding your foot or your leg there. And remember your top arm is reaching over like a rainbow. We'll bring your feet together. A nice butterfly shape there in your lower half. Sit up nice and tall first. Breathe in and then exhale to fold forward. Remember, you don't have to worry about how deep you're going or how close your head is reaching towards the ground. Just listen to your body. This will be a little bit easier here on your bed compared to your mat, just as it gives you a little bit more movement and space. Now, let's bring your knees together and lay back down onto your bed. Extend your right leg and pull your left knee into your chest. So if you can use that squeeze, that embrace here to remove any air out of your spine, out of your torso, and lift your heel straight up to the sky. Get a nice extension before we go into your half pigeon here with your left leg crossed over first. You can find a figure 4 and stay right here with your right foot planted down or pull yourself in closer. Move your your legs around here. Get your right heel up this time. Let's move to the opposite side. So extend your right leg before we cross over. Find that figure 4 again. Remember, you can stay right here, or you have that option to grab through that little hole that you created with your leg and embrace your left side to pull yourself a little bit closer. Move in a little deeper to the stretch in your hips. Let's unravel. If you have any pets coming around to join you, let them come in on this little compassion time to show them some love too. Let's come back to focusing here on pulling yourself in, giving yourself this big, big embrace. Now you can do either a happy baby or find your feet together for that same butterfly shape you did sitting up. This allows your hips to open up. Let's come back to pulling your knees here in towards your chest, and then inhale, lift your heels straight up towards the sky. And see if you can keep your toes flexing towards your face. Help stretch all the way throughout your legs. Now a nice supine twist. Bring your knees off towards the right. You can stack them here, do a traditional supine twist, whatever feels good for you. Rotate your knees off towards the right first. Bring your knees up into your center and exhale across to the left this time. Keep breathing. Your arms open wide in a T across your bed. So you can allow yourself to feel like you're sinking even deeper into this space. Now for one last big embrace, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience as you're here with this last embrace, this last big hug of practice. Fill in every single part of your body with air, with oxygen. Feel this kindness to yourself as you slowly start to melt down into your bed. Find your resting posture, Shavasana, whatever that looks like for you. Get nice and comfortable. You can extend your legs out, take up as much space as you'd like. You can stay a little bit closer in. Here I've decided to bring my hands right behind my head, interlacing my fingers to give a little bit more of that uplifting support. Take your time here as you start to scan through your body, through every single muscle from the top of your head, working your way down your neck, into your arms, soften down into your bed or onto your mat. Allow that to be there for you, to lift you up. And remember that we can't practice compassion with other people if we can't treat ourselves kindly. A quote from Miss Brene Brown. So take this time to give yourself that compassion. So inhale that nice and deep for yourself. So you can take the time to exhale and release it out to other people around you. Stay here as long as you'd like, but thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me.